We are live and we have our coffee and we are starting a whole new adventure today. And by that I mean we're playing a single player game and we're going to play one of my favorites, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Great game, phenomenal game. I'm looking forward to this. But before we start, a few rules. Rule 1, I'm going to attempt to disable the face camera as we get into cutscenes. Rule 2, I will not be playing music during these playthroughs. I think the game's music stands alone very well, and I don't want you guys to miss any of the dialogue either, which caveats that rule. I'm going to have the game volume turned up more than usual, and my mic volume turned down a little bit less than usual. So if you guys feel like you guys can't hear me enough, or you guys feel like you can't hear the game enough, please speak up and let me know. Also, if you miss any of the gameplay, these will be put up on YouTube, just like our Star Wars playthroughs were put up on YouTube. I'm going to try and keep our gameplay down to an hour each session. I was supposed to get on earlier this afternoon, but I didn't let the wife. The wife needed the internet for school, so I'm on later. So what the plan is going to be on Tuesdays. We're going to play Witcher in the first half of the day, our first part of the stream, for about an hour or so, which means that the YouTube blocks, as opposed to the Star Wars playthroughs, are anywhere. I think the shortest one's an hour and a half, and the longest one I think is 3 hours and 10 minutes. I'm gonna try and keep the Witcher playthroughs down to an hour each block on YouTube. So, also, we are already in the screen waiting. I've already played this game. I've already beaten it. I love it. I think it's a fantastic game. I'm excited to share it with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Oh, yeah.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before
Booty.
Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
That's why it's 18 plus, ladies and gentlemen. Witcher does not pull any punches when it comes to booty shots.
So, later then.
See you later.
He took a moment to appreciate that butt, didn't he? Still appreciate that butt. All right. Now that we got the butt shots out of the way, this tutorial will introduce you to the game's core elements. Each message will be saved. Thank you so much, Little Pumpy Shot, for the host. I appreciate that. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about the world lore and gameplay mechanics. Awesome. Thank you. Quest, Kaer Morhen. All right, so we need to find... All right, in the map, upper right-hand corner, display shows your current location and surrounding area. Okay, mini map. All right, pretty simple. There's stuff in here to grab, if I remember. Use my Witcher sense. Who that Wembley guy? These are a little igni or extinguished. Use your Witcher sense. Witcher sense to see all that dirty water.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
There's the key. Thank you. Also, there's nothing else here to look at, but right here there is. We are playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Come again, Yennefer? It is our choice for our single player playthrough, our weekly playthrough.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
She said, what?
Undergarments.
Oh, Yen.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
What are we thinking, guys? 1, 2, or 3? 2?
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
All right, chat. Who is your love interest in Witcher 2? Triss always nice. I was honestly always go the fiery redhead. There you go. I honestly was very torn in 2 between Tess and Triss and Yennefer. Very torn.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
But Triss loves gold, so I love gold. Another item. No, we'll keep the fire running. All right, let's go unlock the door. There we go. It's unlocked. My signs. X is light. X light heavy. Jump. What is sprint? Is it A? I don't remember if A is sprint. Go.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
When were we supposed to get season 2 of The Witcher?
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get
There
to
you go.
practice.
1 or 2? I'm thinking, don't get her mad. That's what I'm thinking. Go with that.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to
Yeah.
blame. But this has to end. Now.
Okay.
Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
All right. Well, let's get below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Nerd.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Uno or dos? What are we thinking, chat? Thinking. Yeah.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of
Well,
discussion.
that's why you're not cleaning the
Come on,
stables. That's why you're
we'll
reading the book.
practice with the others down below.
Why it's punishment.
Shall we run the walls?
Yes. Of course.
Of course.
So I can do this tutorial.
Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
So I haven't played this in a long time.
Maybe if you fall.
Use. She's gonna beat me.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Oops. Messed that up, didn't I? Still ahead of her, though. On Pipsqueak. Hey, little Pipsqueak.
Run into trouble?
Yes, I did. Okay, Siri.
Should I turn back and help
Maybe.
you?
Maybe you should.
I win.
Your legs are longer.
I said Siri, and
Show you.
Siri went ahead and... I win. Nerd. Dun, dun, dun.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl-ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the
Uh-huh.
dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and
Dummy
grab a
with a
sword.
dummy.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Fundamentals.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Here we go. Combat.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Alright. So Witcher must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights. Sweet. Draw.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge!
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Hey, your itches. Itches. Still itches.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
What am I supposed to parry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live late. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe the storm's coming.
Slice the jugular.
Come on, buddy. Let's go, Vesemir.
Too old for this shit.
Yeah, you are.
Now, young man, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield.
I love Quinn.
Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
There we go.
See?
This is why I do tutorials, guys.
All right, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. Ciri, couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Nice. All right.
This will be quick and painful. Come on!
Yeet. Kobe. Stop training. Simply sheathe your sword.
Fine. Enough.
There we go.
Continue training.
Go! Vesemir. Bro. I think he's a little angry at me. She's a little on fire, didn't she?
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Dun, dun, dun.
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Dun, dun, dun. Temeria.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Alright, thought there was a cutscene coming, but I guess not. Let's tell Vesemir about it.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something?
He knows the end.
True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter
Excuse
from
me.
Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
Creep.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Hey, Roach.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Man, I gotta get used to combat again. Thank you. We'll do big knee. Thank you. I'm coming, Vezi. There we go.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
It is right over here. No, it's around here somewhere. Is it over here? There it is. Don't ever forget to pick up the crystal skull. A lot of people don't realize that at the end of the opening cinematic, it shows that your campsite is right next to the crystal skull. It's literally right there. Make sure you pick it up.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's? Ever tell you about this
I was gonna put
sorcerer
the fire
knew?
out, but
Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really
it took me a
upsetting,
long
too.
time to realize that
This
roads will
theory don't
automatically
last.
follow the road.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
There we go.
We going? Help me! Help!
Mm-hmm. Bad day for this guy. Bad to sneeze, guys. He's hungry.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Should we take the crowns? No. No, we want the favor, right? Later on down the road?
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
There we go.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely breathing. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool.
Esmer just wants to get a
straight
drink.
from the cellar.
Let's go.
Anything around worth merit? Can't remember. Plenty of time to explore White Orchard.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Perhaps monsters crazy sometimes.
I just remember that kid.
And two, we need to walk.
We totally ran that kid over. oh man. Mm-mm.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Nope.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for
Yep.
free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
What does she have?
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Show me what you've got. Go ahead and buy a Gwent card. Never know.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far.
Usually is.
But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
More attention than two witchers walking into a room.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Cowards. Talking all that shit.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits.
Gwent.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Yet. There's always a caveat
Gotta
to
go. So long.
people who say that.
You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll learn Gwent.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Yes. Okay. Dope. Hmm. Nice, on the round. All right. There you go. Well played, sir. Well played. Why did I do that? Nice. I just screwed that up, didn't I? Yep. Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember
Kind of
that.
want to punch him in the face. Something about your face I just don't like. That's right, cats don't like Geralt, do they? There's a chest right here, though. Stealing if I open it. Oh, I can stash stuff in it. Okay. Let's go talk to this ninny right here.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads, too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Fair enough.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Done drinking?
Time to whip some ass.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
I feel like his balls are in that fucking little thing around his neck.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Clever.
What the fuck?
Come on.
Nice meeting you.
Did you say nice beating you? Oh man, that's kind of sloppy, but
Freak.
he's it. Get out of my way, woman.
Looking for trouble?
You looking for trouble?
Sits in the old oak tree, here inside and devilish.
Would you raise a glass for me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A-N.
May the sun shine upon
Not
you.
Goidemar.
What? What do you mean? I know what they named you at your country. What kind of name is that anyway?
Probably should get Roach, huh? It's 400 steps away.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Durban, may the golden sun guide you far away from my land.
Freak.
You want to keep talking shit? I will save this game right now and then murder all of you. Tell me I won't.
Kings do the fighting.
The disrespect in this town. Isn't there a witch in White Orchard? Wrong way, Roach.
Move it.
Wrong way.
Magic. A place of power.
Nope.
Whoa!
Pardon me, fine gentlemen. I have business.
Take it easy.
Thank you. Nerds. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna mess with the drowners just yet.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novita.
Whoa!
Esse yondra in the blicker.
Go on, Encazer!
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower.
To the tower.
Stop.
Let me stop. You're letting me in.
Requisition a share of your harvest. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Professional you have.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Yep.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
I'm sorry, did I hit you with the door? Jerk. Fast travel real quick.
And ye, could ye deliver us from evil?
Oh, lout.
The plague!
Links it off my Witcher sense. What was it? Oh.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love.
Mm-hmm.
Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sar... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Mir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True.
Oh, my shoulders are tight, guys.
You're
I'll go
in a
your way.
hurry. Elsewise, you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
No, Geralt, don't try and bang the herbalist. Come on now, dude. Do a little cross-country running here. You gonna pick it up, Geralt? Go. Like Geralt needed a good run, you know?
We'll eat myrtle grass during the Hungry Gap. They've taken all our grain.
But they didn't take all of your grain. The Marians took all of your grain. I've always kind of felt like, especially early game, I felt more comfortable helping Nilfgaard than Rodania, to be honest with you. It seems like the Nilfgaardians helped more.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Do it.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these too late. Attacked another one.
Who'd you kill?
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well,
A long time ago.
a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other.
So, it's not a werewolf.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
All right.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
He says that now. And then the griffin eats him. While we have a downtime here, guys, I want to thank y'all for being here. I appreciate your faces. Y'all are amazing. We're going to break here after we kill the griffin. And we're going to play probably some COD next. Like I said, we're going to try and keep these gameplays down a little shorter than we did Star Wars. We're going a little long today since it's the first one, and there's a lot of
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Like I said, since the start of the game usually is takes a lot more downtime, a lot more nothing going on.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating.
We're gonna play a bit
Griffin
longer.
interrupted
Okay?
them.
Would you inspect it, please? Thank you.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp.
Some more dogs.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Hey, we leveled up.
Burned. Only a human could do this. Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Hey, Roach. Let's get out of here, big guy. Just follow the road, Roach. There we go. Not fast travel. We're going to head down by ourselves. Is he taking a shit? I think he was taking a shit. Come on, Roach. Stomp on the sheep.
Slow now. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa there, Roach. Take it easy. Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have been, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. Documents. Almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself...
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have you?
Yep, don't mind me just robbing you blind.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have you?
Alright, that seems to be it. There you go, Gran.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, son, for the road.
Hey, at least she paid me.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pipe.
Should talk to Vesemir.
Or there's like a box down here or something. I know there's like a chest in the water nearby. I just can't remember where at. We'll find it eventually. Go talk to Vesemir and we'll kill a griffin.
The Goodman's boy was a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard. Strange phrases.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mir's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
What do you say? Who told you that?
Freak. Good man. Whose field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boyan Clemix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, yes. This Boyan. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my
Excuse me,
age.
sorry, I'm coughing so
You're
much, guys.
not a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Go do it.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
All right, there we go. Meow.
You just...
It's not that bridge then. I know there's something near a bridge. Is it this bridge? Seemed like it. Stupid kid. Stupid face.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
I need a minute.
Drag a man out of the tavern and then... Fine, but hurry.
God, 2016 is the last time I played this game, guys. Isn't that nuts?
Well, Slowpoke.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes, Vesemir.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes... Well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Here he comes.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Want it in a card game while you run around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! about to die. It's fast! What now?
Woo, buddy. Come on, Griffey.
Don't let it get away!
Well, that's not good. There we go. Ooh, he's about to get me. Come on now. Oh, he got me. He got me. Well, we got a little cocky and we forgot how to use potions. So... Yep. Let's get to it. There we go. All dead.
Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
There we go. Got our first trophy. First of many. Slice and dice.
Slow now.
Where you going, Roach? Stick to the path. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack. Ah! What the hell is this? Right. You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten. No, I didn't know. So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout.
There it is.
Make it so. No, no, no! By the gods, no! What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit
Yep.
for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
What are we thinking, chat? We gonna take the coin or not? Turning point. Take the coin. We're a witcher. We don't work for free.
Is it true? Northern women bathe once every 3 months.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters? They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well.
Show me what you're peddling.
Okay, nothing cool. See you.
So long.
Please, no more.
All right, we're gonna go in the save the game right there, guys. We are going to take a quick break. And we're gonna switch over and play a shooter. Oh, that wasn't a dab, that was just stretching and shaking things out.